They plow the city streets under the cover of darkness. They move heftily, often making calls and even whistling to their potential clients. They resume their business unbeknown the dangers awaiting them. They are vulnerable to sexually transmitted diseases, unplanned pregnancies. Some have even been violated by their clients, but every day they soldier on. This was no different to one Mercy Wanjiru. Wanjiru started falling ill, and after a number of laboratory tests, a pregnancy test confirmed her fears, and the news was so challenging for her to conceal. Being on her 7th month, a colleague encouraged her to do an abortion, an idea that Wanjiru embraced. They scheduled for a date, and Wanjiru was to sum up enough money to pay for the procedure. In the doctor's room, something went terribly wrong. And poor Wanjiru lost her life, but miraculously, the baby survived. He was rushed to a rescue center, and they contacted her parents about what had transpired. Eventually, Wanjiru was buried and her son was handed over to her stepmother.
I am Antony Perez, a third-year university student, and 25 years later, I am that kid that survived the attempted abortion, which resulted to my mother's death. And this is my story. I am an orphan. What I know, my mother was a commercial worker, sex commercial worker. She was trying to abort me. All of a sudden, oh, good luck or bad luck, she passed, but I was saved. There, I was left as a cripple with a big head, more than the other body. And there, I was given to the hands of my step-grandmother after a long process. I stayed like 7 years without studying, and after those 7 years, I'll say, good luck. God gave me strength. The head started reducing and my other body started now growing, because the head was big more than the other body. But things changed from there, because it turned now, it was supposed to be a blessing to me, but my step-grandmother now, I don't know how she saw it, because she started being harsh to me completely. That is how now I came to know where I've come from, because nobody knows the story when we were young. She started beating me when I was so young. With I don't know if you know that thing we tunapuliza moto nayo, there, motor rod. She used to kill me with that thoroughly. Even now I still bear that pain in my back. I can't bed for long. And if you look me so well here, I have a scar here, and that scar, it was after beating a thorough beat that was, you know, this thing, okay, where you lock the padlock. She had pulled me there, and it is stuck. That what walikuwa nisukuma hivi kutoka until there was a damage in my scar. She used to tell me that my father was a lawyer, Kusu tribe. And one day, you know, she is a Kikuyu, you know, my step-grandmother. She used to tell me, I am a Kusu. And perhaps one day I will come to eat them. I still remember that one day there was a discussion in the house, and everybody didn't want to sleep with me because they were saying I am a man-eater. So it was so much stressful that when I was in school, because I was young still, I used to ask my fellow pupils when I'm in school, do I look like a man-eater? Can I eat people? You know, it real torment. All the way to class 7. Class 7, I got sick. And I was like paralyzing the half of my body. And now I had them saying that Kusu, you don't go with the children of Bukusus. They heard them saying that. And perhaps they are spirit of my father that are coming for me. And I couldn't get, because, I used to get scared at night. People hear that there's something that fight people's night. I used to be fought thoroughly. Real me, not a movie me. I used to be entangled completely. Do you know, I used to see night coming and I start crying. Even to see darkness coming, tears used to roll my cheeks. Because I know that night, it will be now torture to me. It will be torture to me.
This turned from a physical fight to a spiritual warfare. But Antony decided to take a bold step, and through a tele-evangelist, he surrendered his life to Christ.
And from there now, my grandfather became furious with me. So furious, he came and told me, "You are destroying me with your prayers." And he told me, "Don't try to step in this compound with the Bible." And I started praying. Remember, now I'm in class 8, I'm a candidate now. I'm heading class, I'm a candidate. And I remember there was time that I went 3 days without food in school. I know it was a day, it is a public school. And now there was this the deputy teacher, in my primary school teacher called Madam Maina. She called me. She was a born-again Christian. She called me to me. "I'm seeing something that's not working out in you. What's happening?" Okay, I open up. From that time, do you know, she's the one who just bought for my lunch every day till I finished my class 8. I tell you, for sure, I don't know the paraffin. I didn't use that light or anything, because my grandfather told me, "You can't use anything that from, just go and tell Jesus to buy for you things to read with." He didn't even used to buy for me to pay for me the exam fee. But I thank God, because I became stronger and stronger. I tell you for sure, from the time I gave my life to Christ, all those spirits used to come to me at night, all those entangling and everything, those disturbance at night, it is ceased there and there. That is how I made it now to class 8. And I scored 346 marks.
Having performed well in his exams and even being admitted to a provincial secondary school, Antony had no one to look up to, but the Spirit of God was still guiding him.
I spoke with the church where I used to go, and I told them, "I don't have any way to go to high school." Do you know what? I went myself, I mobilized people, and I arranged a small harabi for myself. Me, myself, and my mind. And that's how I got 16,000. The church gave me 16,000 to join. Somebody had my testimony, and because you know that family, he contributed 30,000. They said, "Take Antony to school. He can struggle his way out from there." Me now, I'm in Kiagodo Boys High School, and now I'm on all first year in Kiagodo Boys High School. I told God, "Now I'm here. God take me." So, funny enough, I went there without shopping. I went there without pocket money. But when I reached there, because one thing, knowing Christ is the best option I made. Because when I went there, as routine, I started taking the word of God. I started preaching and started doing everything according to how God had impacted His word in me. And that is how people came to realize the suffering I go through, even teachers. Like my former CEO patron, Kiagodo Boys. Now, when people used to go home, I used to be left at school, because because if I go, I don't get money, I won't get even pocket money. After all, I'll add the pain, the things I will get there.
So how did Antony deal with the loneliness in school? And did he get a place to lay his head during the school holidays?
He told me the story, the way he have learned away from his family because of how hostile the situations were.
Sikuwa najua akiniambia ninunue mara mbili ni kwa nini, alikuwa anaenda anamugalia.
Find out after the break. With no home to go to after school, a classmate invited him for a crusade scheduled to take place during the April holidays, and Antony thought of an opportunity to look for shelter.
I came like a visit of that guy when we were closing the school. And I told God, I'm not going back. I'll look for a children's home to relocate. I tried going aloud. I went to a church called Bedside, a church in a Bedside. When I went there, I met a pastor. That pastor, okay, even if he had not started like a little children's home, but he was in that the stepping stone of beginning everything. I went there and I told him all the problems I'm passing through and everything that I'm passing through. He told me, okay, he would take me and see the way out. He took me to his house, and there were some other guys who he was helping.
I am the director, Bedside Community Foundation. I'm a pastor, Bedside Sanctuary and Healing Ministry. We started with the street children and also the needy people around the church. And in fact, the first person, the first group that started our vision is among our friend here, Mr. Perez. He came to our church and he was very poor, and he needed some support. He had run away from his family, and he came to our church. There were some other people still in my house. By then, it's not exactly the house or the church, but the house. That is why I was accommodating them and giving them some food. So that is why he came, and we talked to him. And most of the people within the community have been coming, seeking for help, to be supported in one way or the other. So when he came to our church, he met me there. I talked to him. He was asking for support. He was asking also he would like to get a job where he can do some work. Then I talked to him. I asked him why he wants to be employed, why he wants this support, where he comes from. And he told me the story, the way he have run away from his family because of how hostile the situations were. So I asked him about the parents, the relatives, and he told me that he doesn't have his mother. Her mother died. So whoever is now taking care of him is now is like grandfather now. So I wanted to know much about that. So I told him to sleep there. Then I inquire through the chief's office and the relatives allowed so that I can see, because he told me he comes from Kagema. I made an effort to contact the chief around in his home area. And I understand that their family is not a well-up family. He has been mistreated in so many ways. He had run away. They have so many incidents. So I decided now to talk to the relatives, because he had already started Form 1. Now we could not have started another school here. So I decided to talk to the chief and the relatives so that he can go back there and join the school, so that we can keep on supporting him where he's there.
He carried on with school life, but he had a great setback.
I didn't have school fees. The school fees is huge in school, you know, and now principal is telling me just go and try to camp in a CDF office to see if you can get money. I remember I was told to take my box, because even when you are passing all those things, don't think that your education can be good, you can be having good results. No, I was not having, pleasing results. Now, he told me, take your mattress, take your box, leave the school. Remember, I spoke with my patron and told him whatever have happened, but he told me, don't cry. There is a God. That Jesus you received, he knew that family. He knew your mother. He knew everything. And he's holding your hand. Just go to any office you can, education office, and see if you can be given the letter. Me, I just left my box. I didn't carry my box. I just left them in the staff room. I went that Kahuro road. It's called Kahuk from Kiagogo to the Muranga Center, Muranga town. I went singing this song of Eunice Jerry, Bwana Yesu, tegemeo yangu ni wewe Bwana. I cried. I told God, please, Lord, remember me. I went to the office and I was given a letter to come back to school. Now informed when I was still preaching, somebody had my testimony, a young guy, and we were still in school preaching to them, encouraging them when they were 9 Form 1. And now that guy came and spoke with mother. Now my mother now. I told him, there's a guy like this who have been passing this, who have gone through this at life, and now he's always alone in school and everybody's at home. Now the mother told him, just come with the guy, we can see what we can try to help him, even if to sleep hungry, sleep with him. If it's what, just we see if we can push him just few steps.
Wakati mtoto wangu alikuja nyumbani, akaniambia kuna kijana ambaye alisikia ushuhuda wake akiwa anateseka sana, akiwa amepitia mambo chungu sana. Akakuja akanielezea. Wakati alirudi shule, akirudi shule ananiambia nimnunulie sabuni, nikinunua sabuni na ananiambia ninunue 2. Sikuwa najua akiniambia ninunue mara 2 ni kwa nini. Alikuwa anaenda anamugawia. Hata dawa ya meno, kila kitu alikuwa ninunue double. Sasa wakati alienda shule, akaomba simu kwa watchman. Wakanipigia simu wakaniambia wako karibu kufunga na anataka nikikuja nyumbani, yeye anataka akuje na huyo kijana. Mimi nilimwambia akuje na huyo kijana. Wakakuja mpaka huku. Huyo kijana nikamuona, tukaweza kuongea na yeye, akaniambia shida zake. Sikusimamia hapo, nilitaka kujua zaidi. Kwa sababu unajua watu wengine wanaongea uongo. Nilijaribu kuchunguza kuhusu huyo mtoto. Nikaenda shule, kuna mama moja alikuwa anafanya kwa Rab. Walikuwa najuana sana. Hata anajua hiyo familia. Nikaenda nikaongea na yeye, akaniambia ni ukweli huyo mtoto alikuwa anataka tu, hata mwenyewe hakujua kama nilienda kuchunguza, alikuwa tu anataka upendo tu wa mtoto wa mama. Yaani mtoto alikuwa amekosa upendo wa mama. Kwa hivyo nilienda nikachunguza na nikajua ukweli huyu mtoto anaongea ukweli. Mimi niliamua tu kumchukua kama mtoto wangu, hata ikiwa sikuwa na uwezo, kwa sababu hata tangu nimchukue sijai hama hii nyumba. Nakaa tu, na alikuja huku na akapenda tu ikiwa tu nyumba kidogo hivyo, na akasikia ako comfortable sana, akapenda watoto wangu sana, na pia mimi nikampenda. Kwa hivyo sijui na siwezi elewa ni nini kiliingia ndani yangu, maana hata wakiwa na mtoto wangu hakuna nguo ya huyu, hakuna nguo ya huyu. Huyu akifaa hii ni yake, huyu akifaa hiyo. Yani nikamchukua, ikafika mahali nikachukiwa na watu wetu sana. Hata marafiki zangu wa mama wakaniongelelea sana, ati vile ile maisha ninakaa, alafu naenda kujiongeza maisha ingine na sitaweza. Wakaniambia sio vizuri kwanza kuchukua mtoto mkubwa, sio vizuri. Nikawaambia mimi ndio nilijiamulia, maana wakati kijana wangu alikuja akaniambia, nilisikia ni mzigo, yani ni kama nimebebeswa mzigo, na nikasikia isipokuwa nibebe hiyo mzigo sitaweza kupumzika.
Still not comfortable with the situation in his new home, Antony had to push harder to try and source for his school fees, and God did not disappoint.
I went somewhere in Kayole. That time I told a guy, just okay, you can take me to your home, I do anything so that I can get my school fees. Okay, even if they had taken me like they want to help me, I became a houseboy. Do you know, for a whole time I worked there as a houseboy, and I wasted the whole year of Form 3. You get? Now Form 3 is lost. That madam gave me like 10,000 to go back, but the balance was huge, was 80K. But when I went back, I met a wicked challenge. It was that wicked challenge that weekend. That wicked challenge, there was someone who was preaching, and when he was preaching, when we were praying, the guy just came and told me, I feel like you have a cry. I don't know how that connection is. He's called my Dr. Wajao. I feel like you have a cry. What is wrong with it? I told him all the problems are passing. The guy told me, I'll clear your past balances. Not because of performance, because you know Jesus. Just that, because of how you have struggled that year. Because many would have even done many things, many risky businesses. That is how I made it to Form 4. Form 4, I scored a C of 45 points, the first Form 4. I couldn't do anything because I knew nothing else in this life apart from education. I went back to Form 3 because I needed to just make it in education. No matter what, I needed to make it in education. Now my mother started struggling. Now my mom I'm having started struggling to at least to pay something small for my fee. I did my second Form 4. God gave me a B minus of 51 points. I felt, that one can take me to a public university. I felt I want to go back again and to see if I can get the job admission, at least because I know nothing else. I decided now again, okay, even if it's what, I'll go back to school. I went back again. Now it's 7th year. I'm going back to school again. I went back to school again. That is Joby High School. In Joby High School, God just added 1 point. I was given another 1 point. I scored 52. From there now I told God, nothing else I can do.
Despite the numerous challenges, Antony was determined to make it in his academics.
I applied at Jomo Kenyatta University, Nairobi University. I received the letter, but the problem is I need money.
Kama huyu wakati alikuwa anaingia university, mama rafiki yangu ambaye pia yeye ameokoka, nilimpa hadithi ya huyu mtoto na akakuja huku, wakaonana naye na tukaweza kuongea mengi sana. Akaniambia tutoe tukandi. Tule tukadi tutitoa, tulianza kupea watu, kuchangisha.
I give my mother like 100 card, go and to give the friends and everything, and me I used to give it, on super highway. You during the at evening when there is jam, traffic, I used to give those cards. I also used to give the market. That way I was able to raise like 38,000. But Jomo Kenyatta wanted money at hand.
Devastated about his next move and even his hope hitting rock bottom, God restored his expectations.
When I was still there at that market, at that Satkidurai, there at the market, doing some small works, someone told me, Antony, just do this. Extend your faith, don't worry for the journey, just go to Daystar University. Go and try your luck there. That's why I went to Daystar University. One thing, I don't know about Daystar. I didn't know about anything about Daystar. But I've been told now to go to Daystar. Do you know, when I went to the gate, I just give all my problems to the gate man. And, he didn't say anything, that gate man, just, give a sigh. And now my word was this, hey, is it my problem so big that they can be solved here? I was told to go to reception. I gave my problem, I was told, fill the form of Daystar, and then we'll know the way forward from there. They accepted me, and I was given at least a chance to register there, at least with assurance that perhaps on the way God will come through. I thank God because I led my first semester and second semester, but after all I didn't do exam because I was admitted with only 3,000 for orientation. My first semester, my second semester, and now my fee was huge. It was almost heading to 200,000. And now I was feeling now I need to drop because I can't continue like this. But still in Daystar, there's madam called my resource mobilization manager called Madam Coletta. Had my testimony, called me to me, Antony, why don't you think we can be moving with you in churches? You give your testimony, and then as we collect more, we mobilize resource for the needy student, perhaps God will come through. There is how we went to Nairobi, PCA Nairobi West, and there PCA Nairobi West, and I just gave my testimony. A woman just came and said, okay, Antony, I've heard what you have passed through, and I want to be of a blessing to you, and I want to pay your balances and try to continue paying for your fee as I see how things will work out. That is how that is how I was able to do my first year exam, because she paid 200,000 and now she added now for the next semester. After the next semester, she became financially down and she said she can't continue paying for my fee.
I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Psalms 121 verses 1 and 2. Antony strongly believes in this, and he continuously trusts God to complete his education.
Currently, I'm here at DISTA doing communication. I'm still facing challenges here still because my sponsor just went financially down, and now I'm all alone again trying to see my way out. I'm supposed to register for this semester, but still there's some challenges because I can't register when I have not cleared the fee of last semester. Also, when you look around, you see students are comfortable, are doing things in a comfortable way, but also I have that challenges because like that bus fare, the lunch and everything, but I trust God in everything.
Antony, being in this family, has not only benefited him, but also the entire Beth family.
Nimeona maisha imeweza kubadilika kwa sababu kijana aliweza akaokoka. Kitu ya pili, pia mimi nikaweza kusimama vizuri sana na Mungu. Nikaona mambo makubwa sana. Nilikuwa saa ingine nakosa mpaka chakula ya kupea watoto, na sijai kosa chakula ya kukula kwa hii nyumba hata siku moja. Kwa hivyo namshukuru Mungu. Na mimi sijai lala kama nimekasirika. Kukasirika tu ni ile ya kawaida, mtoto hajaoza vyombo. Lakini hata mapenzi ya mzazi, ananipenda hata kuliko watoto wangu. Ana heshima ya mzazi sana sana. Hawezi taka hata akiingia kwa nyumba anaweza nikuta nimefika mbele yake, akute tu mimi nina mawazo yangu ya mzazi, nitafanya nini, kazi imeenda hivi. Ananiuliza, mam, ni nini nakusumbua? Yani anaongea na mimi mpaka kenye kilikuwa kwa roho nasikia tu, naendelea tu na kumshukuru Mungu. Yani nafurahia nikiwa nimekuja kama nimekasirika ama mawazo imenijaza, nasikia tu tumeanza kuongea vizuri. Kwa hivyo yani sijai lala kama nimekasirika hata siku moja.
After facing life with all its challenges, has Antony forgiven his perpetrators?
It is painful, but I have no option but forgive them, for God to take responsibility.
Ya kuangazia mkombozi kama yatima, ulisha wanyonge na kuvalisha wajane. Sikiliza kilio cha moyo wangu.
What's your story? Text us on 22316 and we will get back to you.